But this next one is at Rome, and it's probably not going to be too long of an event. Because it's only 3 for the heat and then 6 for the final. I mean, considering it's this length, it still will be a little bit up there, but you know, yeah. It'll just be nice to do this one and have a little less pain because not as many of the dogs to worry about. Of course, it puts me in the one where there's at least 2 others. The game just knows what it's doing. It absolutely knows. Okay. Oh no. Sorry, but there's a better brake zone for me. You're just going slower. Oh, whoops. Actually, that actually kind of slowed me down for that corner, so it's not too bad. Ow. Oops. And there we go. That's the heat done. And now it's time for the final. And now it's daylight. There really is a part of me that wonders if the game will try to do a counteract solution because of the whole thing with the Diablo or not. Because I would really like to get that car back so that I can show off all of its challenges. But I feel like at this rate, the only way I'm going to do that is if I create a new save, which means then playing through it all again to get to that point. And at that point, it's like, do I really want to do that? Because that would just become very redundant. And then it still wouldn't solve the situation where I'd have like the one missing in the trophy thing. I guess if anything, what this playthrough can help do is like warn people. We'll have to see what happens. Just disappointed is all. Because I very much imagine when I finish this league, I will get one more ping slip, and it's just probably just going to be another Murcielago, so... Because it's technically the game's last car. Oops. Yeah, I don't know what it is for certain tracks where the AI is just way better, because this one in particular, like, they just they are just really good. They don't really mess up. Seems like really since getting to the Murcielago bit, it seems like them making a mistake is much rarer, which is kind of making me think maybe they're more programmed around how they drive that car. I don't know. Hey there, Fumenda? Am I saying that correctly? If I'm not, just please feel free to correct me. Oh, Famunda. Okay. That makes it much more easier to understand. Thank you, Foam. Yeah, of course. Damn it. At least I'm still in front of them, so. It's hard for me to take a lot of speed going into that particular section because of the curb. Like, why do you have to even put it there? Okay, well, there's that. And honestly, because of the next track being a longer one, I'm gonna skip the bet challenge for that particular track, because the next track. And by the way, in case it updated the Diablo situation, yeah, this never changes. Yeah, it's Alpine Pass next, and that track is a bit longer. Explains why the heat is 2 and the final is 3. One of the reasons I decided to just forego doing that, so this part doesn't get too long. Oh, great. It's a bit of fog. Wait a second. There's no me. Huh? There's nobody in a Murcielago in this heat. I'm the only one with the Murcielago. I think that's the first time that's happened. I believe this is the first Twitch stream of yours I'm watching, I think. Well, hello there, Texan Husky. I know for me, I'm sure timing-wise, this is probably a bit awkward for a lot of people who watch my content, but my sleep schedule's just really fucked up right now, so I'm just decided to I'm just making the most of it, really. Ah, so with this car, I can actually do this track in under 2 minutes. Didn't need to take the longer route there, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. I have sleep apnea. My sleep schedule doesn't exist. My brain is like a non-stop party. My brain is non-stop, but it's not a party. I don't know, like when I was younger, I used to be a very good sleeper. I used to just, like, when I would get tired, I'd go to bed, I'd pass right the fuck out, and I wouldn't get up until I needed to. As I've gotten older, though, that's slowly gone away, which is very annoying, because I really like to be able to just sleep at regular times, but only so much I can do with that. Only so much I can do. And it finally got to the point after so much recently that I said, fuck it, I want to get this game done. I'll just work around it. Because what I would like to do is just get things back in a bit of a consistent manner for content. So I really want to escape the 3+ years of just being in a mental rut where I just haven't really had the urge that I should have always had. Okay. Done it again. I keep doing that. I keep doing that every now and then by accident. I was the only one who did sub 4 minutes. I don't think I still don't think there's a Murcielago in there. I'm just the only one who has a Murcielago for this. That hasn't happened before. Okay, I could see why not to take the longer route if you're on the starting lap. The only reason I don't have a CPAP machine is because I can't afford one. Forgive me for sounding like an idiot, for sounding like I'm 5 and stupid, but what exactly is a CPAP machine again? box again. Apologies for the brief cut. So my cat, I had like a box by like a shelf that has some stuff in it. It's like a cardboard box, and I think my cat's picked up that box was there because he keeps chewing at it now. But I had to put the box away in another place where she can't get at it. The graphics and interface are giving me PGR1 vibes, which is a bit weird because this game was supposed to come out in 2003, which it would have looked dated by then. I think a lot of it had to do more just with the studio behind it, just because Rage was like not a big studio, and I think that was just the design of like just, you know, like a lot of the blue and the lowercase. Whoops. I went way too fast into there. Yeah. Continuous professional air measure or sleep. Because my apnea is essential and not obstructive, it means my brain physically stops sending impulses to my breathing muscles while asleep, leading me to just not. Ooh, yeah, okay. I very much understand now. I completely understand why you would need a CPAP thing then. On the bright side, it means that my lack of breathing isn't caused by my neck being too fat. Well, I mean, I guess swings and roundabouts. Oh. By the way, that message about the throne thing, my hope is that names will appear when names will appear. But I don't know entirely. I don't know 100% if that's the case or not. Because well, I've never had an example to go off of, so. You son of a bitch. That's the third or fourth time now in this playthrough, in this entire playthrough that I've had steering damage, and usually when you get it, it's game over. However, I do have enough of a gap that I might be able to still salvage a win. I just thought I'd bring that up because of the, oh yeah, for sure. It would have been very different compared to its contemporaries at the time. Okay, we still won despite that. A crisis averted. I won't be, and yeah, again, I'm not going to be challenging anyone after that because I would much rather not have to deal with potential damage steering in a challenge, even if they have a slow car. I just don't want to risk it. Okay, well, we've only got a few more left, and next up is Sydney, where it's only going to be only a heat of only 2 laps, interestingly enough. And then the next one after that, might be well, I'll have to see how that part goes, but maybe we might have one with 3 rounds in a part. Not sure yet. We'll find out in the next part, so stay tuned for that, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure check out my links down below, and I hope to see you all in the next one.